All right, Carolina Prep fans, spring football tour continues. Mooresville, North Carolina, home of the Blue Devils, here with head football coach Zach Mayo. Coach, you got a lot of kids out here for spring practice. Tell us how that's going today.
Yes, sir. I believe this is practice number 6 for us. We're installing a new defense this year and getting that rocking and rolling a little bit, and then we're bringing back quite a few guys on offense. So, trying to marry those two things together with the offense is almost ahead of the defense a little bit has been interesting. But out here trying to get better every day.
Well, now that you've got a year under your belt as the head football coach of this program and going through the spring as the full-fledged head coach, what have you learned? What are you trying to learn from these practices? And, you mentioned some installation and putting some things in, and I guess some player evaluations. Tell me what you're trying to get out of the spring.
Yeah, I tell you, the biggest thing I've learned is you got to continue to surround yourself with great coaches and guys that are smarter than you. And I think we've done a good job of that. I love where the staff is at, and these guys have won a lot of football games, have been in some big atmospheres and those things, and I think that's going to pay dividends for us as far as the coaching staff goes. And then when you look at the players, I think they're doing a great job competing every single day. Regardless of what our scheme is, our identity has still got to be that we're going to be fast, we're going to be physical, and we're going to play harder than everybody else. And that is something that we're still trying to make sure we're meeting that standard every day.
All right. Looking around, you got some great kids, some great talent. You guys are, I think the expectations are going to be pretty high, even with the realignment and the new conferences and some things like that. How do you manage the expectations with your young men and just try to keep them at a one day at a time kind of mentality?
Yeah, I think you just nailed it. It's got to be one day at a time. The whole cliche of the process is the process. All you can be is 1-0, and when we start talking about that, at the end of the day, you're trying to win this day and be 1-0 today. But ultimately, it's each rep that I'm doing. Regardless, I'm not worried about the previous rep. I'm not worried about the next rep. I'm worried about the rep that I am currently on and being the best player, best coach I can be on that rep. And I think ultimately that's how you're able to have success.
Yeah, I can tell your quarterback's kind of over your shoulder out there, warming up a little bit. You got a pretty special one too. Tell us about him.
Yeah, he is a difference maker. I think he's one of the most under-recruited players in the entire state right now, if not the country. He is definitely one of the best athletes in the state. At the coaches combine the other day, he had a 43-inch vertical, a 4.2, 5.10, 5, 10.3 broad jump. He ran 23 miles an hour, and then his arm talent is next level. He's starting to pick up some stuff recruiting-wise, but he's the one that makes the entire thing go. His leadership, what he does in the weight room, how he carries himself is at a very high standard. I can't say enough good things about Brody Norman.
Well, Coach, I can see I got some guys warming up here behind me, so I want to let you get to practice. Appreciate you letting me come by. Thanks for the hospitality, and best of luck this season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.